This week, Joey Chestnut held on to his record for most wins of the annual Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Competition, with 16 first-place finishes. You may not like it, but this is what peak male performance looks like.
It's that easy.
In 2021, he ate a record-setting 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes. He also holds world records for eating hard-boiled eggs, glazed donuts, pulled pork sandwiches, Taco Bell soft-shell beef tacos, Crystal hamburgers, Twinkies, chicken wings, Big Macs, tamales, grilled cheese sandwiches, ice cream sandwiches, and pepperoni rolls. At this point, I assume his GI tract just looks like one of those air tubes at the bank. 2023 has been a big year for records. This man set the record for most dogs in a conga line. Get a guy in Germany making that hand sign and he can make things happen. And a girl in India set one for this. And according to the laws of India, she's now a board-certified medical doctor. They do things different. This gentleman has the fastest time to remove 5 Jenga blocks with the tongue. I just imagine this guy at a bar and a girl shows him she can tie a cherry stem with her tongue and he's like, "You think that's impressive?" and pulls out a Jenga box. And the U.S. Air Force has the most people performing push-ups. Though I'm sure they had an advantage since you can't use the phrase girl push-ups in the military without getting court-martialed.
Hi, I'm Major Rachel Jones.
There are also new records for fastest 100 meters in high heels for a male. He's calling you out, Caitlin. Fastest time to hang up 5 t-shirts. Pretty sure my wife beats that record once a week. Whitest wig. Somehow still less obvious than Mickey Rourke's. There's the oldest living dog at 30 years, which is 210 in dog years, almost old enough to run for president. There was also the comedy group Scummy Mummies, who performed the highest comedy gig on land at the base camp of Mount Everest. Let's take a look at some of their hilarious antics.
Who's won the same place for 2 days?
Yay! I mean, lack of warmth and human connection. It's a bit like my ex-husband, isn't it, Ellie?
We've tried to break a world record. Thank you for being a part of it.
So congratulations, ladies. Your prize, you get to stay up there forever. This week, we also saw a new record for lowest grossing Indiana Jones movie. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny earned $60 million in its opening weekend, falling behind 2008's Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which earned $100 million in its opening weekend, without an adjustment for inflation. Speaking of, you can check out my watch-through of Crystal Skull, now available at mycanonplus.com, promo code WADE99, link in the description. And then on the July 4th holiday, Indy pulled in less money than Sound of Freedom, an independent movie that was dropped by Disney after it acquired Fox. Sound of Freedom tells the true story of a man who rescued dozens of women and children from human trafficking. Sounds like an important story, but is it really more important than this? And while we're on the topic of things nobody wants, Netflix has quietly scrapped an anti-racist baby series for preschoolers. They've also canceled their reboot of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. You see, his real name is... never mind. But don't get too cocky. It looks like we're still going to be getting more crappy reboots. Netflix is set to make films based on the Chronicles of Narnia, directed by the Barbie director, Greta Gerwig. Netflix really saw Rings of Power and was like, let's get a piece of that. Gerwig sees her work as the opposite of the creation myth in Genesis and seeks to strip away outdated morality from her characters. But the reason we love the Narnia stories is that they're timeless. They represent a view of the world that's almost totally lost to us and one that we need to recover. The worst thing we could do to the morality of Narnia is update it. As Lewis himself said, the more up-to-date the book is, the sooner it will be dated. Also, what kind of name is Greta Gerwig? What is she, a cartoon worm? I think I remembered that right. What do you think? Do you think people have the patience for this kind of thing? Sure, the audience is shrinking, but there are still people out there who will suck down this slop without thinking, like a million little Joey Chestnuts.
It's that easy.
Yes, Joey. Yes, it is.